We're live, everybody. What's going on, guys? If you're watching, I'm Mitch and Scott. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my guest, Henry Boy 11.
Oh, my bad. What's up?
In this live stream, we're doing with the release of Doctor Strange, into the multiverse or something. We're doing a watch along with X-Men: Days of Future Past, and I say the road cut is definitely my favorite cut of the film. The road cut is more different from its original theatrical cut, where one actress appears in this film where her scenes were cut from the original release, and they put her scenes back in the home straight to video, the road cut, where it's actually 90-minute footage of never before seen from the theatrical cut.
That's interesting. I didn't even know about that. I'm a casual X-Men fan. Don't know much about them. I know Wolverine because I've watched X-Men's Origins, which was, I think, one of the best origins at all time. And Wolverine's definitely a fantastic character, but that's going to be discussed for a different time. But I don't know too much. I think Sky. I'm saying his name wrong. Cyclops, and I think Professor X. I think Mr. Beast, the guy with the blue creature, does that. And I know Storm for sure because I know that kind of relates to on the comics how her and T'Challa, rest in peace, but her and T'Challa how they kind of dated even with Black Panther. So that's the thing I kind of know. And I think Gambio, because obviously it was an X-Men's origin. The action scene was fantastic, was amazing. Man, that would have been.
You mean Gambit?
Oh, Gambit. I mean, apologize, said that name wrong. Yeah, Gambit. I think he's a definitely, I'll say, an interesting character. And I don't know. I'm not too familiar with his comics, but just saying kind of live action. I think he's definitely good. I've been hearing good things about the X-Men, so this is my first time watching it. I think I might have seen it, but it's been a while because I don't remember that much. And I know the X-Men series are pretty good, or at least fans are kind of 50-50 on it. But let's see what this is about. I'm curious to see. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, yeah, you guys can still see me. All right, just wanted to make sure. So I just turned off my light just to kind of make sure it gives something different. So I did do the movie. So whenever you're ready, let me know to press play. Then officially I'll do it. And it's so our time. Just heads up for the crowd, at least for the audience, is that it's 2 hours and 28 minutes and 44 seconds. Probably no credits. It'll probably be 2 minutes and 20 minutes. So 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's what I mean. So interesting. Let's see how this goes. I'm excited to see. And also one more thing, I did recently. I think a couple months ago or whatever. I watched the Mephisto. No, not Mephisto. Mysterio. No, what's his name? Magneto. Is that the name correct? Yeah, you're on mute.
Now who are you saying?
The guy who's like can control everything, who's like anti-hero in a way. The guy
control with everything metal. That's Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto. I just want to make sure. So Magneto, I have looked up some of his scenes with Michael Fassbender, and he is epic. I gotta tell you that he's.
I hear that a lot. Michael Fassbender, he is a great Magneto. I really would like to see him again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing, but I saw some leaks today, which I'm not gonna say. What's up, guys? Man,
hey,
I appreciate it.
What's up?
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Glad you could be here.
Yeah, very good. So I seen some of the leaks and stuff and some of the rumors, and I gotta tell you, if you're a Doctor Strange 2 fan or if you want to see the movie, trust me, this is the time where you need to stay off social media, because even this page I follow, they just post like movie updates. Like for example, they make announcements and all stuff like that. Even them, they posted kind of like a spoiler. So I'm telling you, I mean, Disney kind of released like a TV spot for it, whatever. But trust me, if you want to go in blind as possible, stay off social media. This is like kind of, I would say, endgame type wars, and like the leaks are going crazy, and it is just. Even I'm kind of telling you to mention at the same time. Trust me, stay off social media. I cannot recommend that enough. For me, I wanted to go look for it, and that's why I saw it. Because for me, I don't care too much if it's spoiled. I'd rather get kind of like I already know. I want to know what I'm getting into. This is one of the few movies I actually want to know what I'm getting into, which I kind of know. But if you're going to see Doctor Strange 2, stay off social media. Don't go on Instagram, whatever. Even since Instagram, especially TikTok, Twitter, whatever you may use, even YouTube too. Be careful with YouTube. I know some YouTubers, they kind of did, and stay off of that. If you see Doctor Strange, anything, even if you see it, swipe fast away and move on, because the leaks, oh man, I don't want to say nothing, but some leaks I've seen, I'm telling you, it's going to be.
Remember all the leaks that got out with No Way Home?
No, but this time is much worse because some of the scenes that were rumors, I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But yeah, it is like Spider-Man No Way Home, but that much more crazier. So, but yeah, it's even like that. And I even tell you this, Spider-Man No Way Home. The only reason why about the leaks is because with the pandemic, if the pandemic didn't happen, I would have loved to go see that movie with not knowing nothing. I would have like legit blocked it off if I knew that was gonna happen because. No, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you obviously if you know what happened in Spider-Man No Way Home, then you kind of know like that's like one of the few ones where I think everyone should have gone in blind because that movie was and not this for my reason why I kind of look at spoilers, the leaks and everything. So this remember the pandemic kind of happened, then I was like, man, what is this only going to get pushed back to 2023? And I kind of wish it did because the CGI would have been much better because I'd rather CGI be done correctly instead of it being rushed, and especially if we know how they like. The long story short about it, how they have to work 12 hours a day, even 12 to 15 hours every single day, 6 days a week, even 7 days a week, just to kind of get it done. And the production and studios are rushing them to do it. I looked it up how the way it's done, and I feel bad for them. But still, I kind of hope the CGI is good, but it's not the point. The point is, social media, I recommend you stay off of it, and that's it. I'm just saying because Doctor Strange too, man. I know what's gonna. I've seen some of the leaks, and whenever those moments comes in, I'm still gonna go wildfire. I don't care. Even if I know, even if I don't know, but still, back to you. I know I got a little off subject, but it's just, man, the amount of leaks I've seen, especially even some of the leaks I saw some fans, or at least because I saw mine on Twitter, people were so upset. Like, oh man, the people just like whatever. So because I know you can go in there as blind as possible. Trust me, stay off social media this week until you go see it, or even if let's say you're not gonna go see it for anyone that may, I'm wait till next week. Nah, trust me. If you don't mind the spoilers, that's okay. But if you do mind the spoilers, go see it this week as soon as possible because the leaks are gonna get out. So, but that's all I gotta say. But whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay.
But yeah, that's probably No Way Home leaks was crazy. I mean, which I'm kind of happy it did because I was like, okay, let's see, is this movie really worth? What's it gonna be? So, and if anything, in my opinion, it actually did help the movie. In my opinion, like yeah, I think it really did. Like because that's why. So. And if anything with that, even one more kind of happened with Spider-Man, because I even had someone say, oh yeah, did someone hit me up and was like, oh yeah, he was like, did you see the leaks or whatever, Spider-Man No Home? I was like, yeah, I didn't say the leaks, but I was like, yeah, I'm aware of it. And he was like, dude, so I'm not even a fan, but I might go see it. And also with them doing this, in a way, when you think about it, it's actually like free marketing. But because remember what sells negative drama. But my apologies for the rant. None of my budgets. Let's get to the movie. I'm talking a little too much about this. I gotta say, I'm curious to watch this. So.
Okay.
Let me know. Just want to hit play. I currently have it on, not on, but I just did the movie. All I gotta do is press play, then officially we'll start. So just let me know whenever you're ready.
All right. Ready when you are.
All right. On three.
On three.
One.
1.
Oh.
One.
I'll go 1, 2, 3.
3.
Let's go.
Play.
All right. Movie's currently playing. If we can hear each other's volume, let us know because we do not want to get copyrighted. But yeah, thank you, Daniel. Daniel. Oh, what's up, Kilo? My bad if I.
Hey, what's up, Kilo? If you want to hop in, link is in the chat.
Yeah.
If you're big X-Men fans, then you. And I'm really glad Bryan Singer came back to the X-Men franchise to do the X-Men films. I mean, I thought he did his direction take was really good in 1 and 2, and it's unfortunate he didn't. He decided to go do other things.
Yeah.
He decided to drop out of X-Men 3. Could have been a lot better.
Yeah. Wait, so did he just decided to leave just because he got other passionates, or did he just due to the fact that?
Well, basically, he did Superman Returns.
Oh, nice. That movie is so interesting. Yeah. Get back.
And I'm really glad they brought back the original theme opening for from X-Men 2 because it was ditched from X-Men Last Stand.
Yeah. So we'll see. And I think honestly we might even do more of the X-Men watches, so it's just gonna be interesting. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to get some light on me real quick. Pause the movies to New York City. which is interesting because they could currently play with the MCU timeline. Does that help at all, or is that bad?
What's up, Danny? Glad you be here.
Is that too bright for the light?
I do see light though. It's
No, I'm
like
saying, is
it's
it bad?
coming. Some of your face is dark, and the other side is light.
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna just try it out. If you guys want some light, just let me know. I'll do it. But I think for now I'm gonna keep it dark. But yeah, I'm gonna officially hit the back play. So let's see how this goes.
And I never saw this when this was released in theaters because this came out in 2014 when I was graduating from high school. So when I
Wait,
heard it
this
was,
really came out back in 2014. Damn, that wasn't.
yeah, man, yeah,
That was only like I
2014,
think.
and that's when I
What?
graduated from high school. I know
Oh,
it was
nice.
coming out. I didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to go see it in theaters, so I had to wait till it came. It was able to watch at home,
Mm-hmm.
and then I heard about the road cut. I knew I had to convince my mom to buy it, and then I eventually found it on Blu-ray.
Nice. Are you a diehard X-Men fan? Have you read the comics?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm diehard, but I do really like the X-Men. I watched the cartoon, which I'm pretty sure everybody has watched the original animated series.
Yeah,
And
at least most people.
There was also X-Men Evolution that used to come on Cartoon Network. I used to stay up late watching every episode of that.
Nice. Yeah, I think I even saw. I think on Netflix. I think the Wolverine something, and it looked really interesting. I saw like 20 minutes of it, but yeah, I'm gonna get back to play so I can pay attention.
I really like the X-Men. I couldn't pick up a comic book because my parents they never brought a comic book for me to read, and I never lived anywhere near a comic book store. So I just know about the X-Men because of the films and the cartoons and played their video games.
Yeah, especially
I didn't read comic books growing up.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say even with I think they even made like a Wolverine back in that day. I remember I played it super young. That game was super fun. I don't mean to talk so much about Wolverine, but that game was super fun. But I get you saying no, because comics they're kind of tricky to find. Like I think a legit comic book store for me is like I think 30 or 45 minutes away from me. But also at the same time, I could go to like a half price books and pick up some comics. But actual comic book store, it's kind of difficult to get. But at least you can at least you're kind of more of like better than a casual comic book X-Men fan. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get back right to it. I don't want to say this, but this in a way kind of gives me like the Wakanda kind of Black Panther vibes. How they're like in that train station. Maybe it's too soon. But...
What up?
Oh, what's up, Killer? What's up?
How y'all?
You doing good?
That's good. It's one of my favorite X-Men movie. Probably is my favorite X-Men movie. You guys both seen it, I'm assuming.
No, I'm a casual. No, I haven't seen it. Maybe I did, but it's been maybe like a while. So
you haven't seen it, Henry? Wow. Well, you're in for
I'm
some
not
fun.
an X-Men person. I'm like a Wolverine fan, but that's really about it.
I ain't want much, guys. I just want to stop in and show a little support. I got working on that recommend 10, finishing up the video now. Should be out probably, well, it's loading kind of slow, so probably in an hour. You guys are all in it, so.
Nice. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by. Thank you.
Yeah, no question. So you guys want to be free on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'll see y'all there.
All right. Thank you for stopping by.
No question, brother.
My apologies for that back. I'm gonna hit back lane, but look interesting. So right now, I think there's something bad happened. Then at least I'm past that part. I'm currently on basically 3 minutes and 52 seconds, a little behind, just because I was pausing just to see. But let me get back to it. So.
Henry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm making sure I was making sure I got sound.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh yeah.
EO Elton page. So who's that guy? Currently on 9 minutes and basically 10 minutes right now. You're muted. Who's the guy behind?
Are you talking about the little small guy?
No, the guy behind Professor X.
Oh, that's Magneto, played by Ian McKellen.
So that one's more of like a comic book accurate.
Yeah, because he's the in the comic books he's like older.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Like I remember Kal-El, he said he was like the older. He said like in the live streams and IG live, but he's saying how like the old one, he's more of like a comic book accurate, but Michael Fassbender is not. But his acting is so good.
Yeah, Ian McKellen played the more comic book accurate Magneto because he's an old man, and Michael Fassbender, he's a young Magneto, and he played the part really well.
Yeah, but that's also gotcha. So we're just seeing two different versions of it.
Yes, right.
Gotcha. Wait, so I have a question. So that suit, the Wolverine is wearing, is that more comic book accurate? Is that's just what they just choose? Because I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. I know the comics is more kind of something else, but I'm like, is that suit, is that comic book accurate?
I would not. No. I wouldn't say the costumes are that comic book accurate because in the comic books they have more yellow color outfits. How the costumes look in the comic books, and in these movies they just go all like black leather.
Yeah,
really.
And I'm just wondering because that suit kind of looks kind of weird. That's all.
And Days of Future Past is arguably one of the greatest Marvel X-Men storylines ever created.
For real?
Yep. It was basically about in a dark future timeline, because of an assassination, they created Sentinels, and they to kill any mutant, and they actually ended up taking over the entire planet. And so Kitty Pryde in the comic book sends Wolverine back in time to prevent assassination and prevent these Sentinels from ever being created. That's what I heard.
Oh shit, that's interesting. Yeah, because not Magneto, but Professor X. That's what it's currently explaining how like spoiler alert for anyone. Just heads up, we're talking all spoilers. But she's saying how like the blue lady, I think Mysterio, something with M. I don't want to say it because I'm gonna butcher her name, but she was like I think went to go hunt him down or something like that. Then she killed him. Then Professor X is saying, "Well, I'm gonna play that back just to make sure." I know we're launched, but I gotta pay attention to this and see. So I may be behind a bit, but I just want to see. What's up, Jared? What's up, Jared Rummer, sir?
Oh, glad you could be here, Jared. What's going on, man? If anyone wants to come in, the StreamYard link is in the chat.
Yeah, Mystique. That's what I was talking about, Mystique.
Yes,
Oh
yeah.
wait, no.
This is the roll cut.
Yeah, the roll cut. Oh shit! Let's get him on. Oh shit! Damn, he just basically explains, and what you just said is basically just happening. What you just said earlier in the live is basically what's happening. Basically, he's trying to stop the assassination, and basically that's why, because that's all the creatures. But they kind of give me like the full. Maybe it's just me. Maybe even like Thor. I think the Dark World, the first Thor, where the big machine is after Hulk, the Metal Man. That kind of give me that. But seeing how that was, how they adapted to any situation, which kind of made sense more because I was kind of confused. I was like, wait, so why are they doing this? Why is the thing? But that makes sense. So they took Mystique, her DNA, and like obviously they said in the movie that the experiment they figure out that she like it's adaptable to anything, and that's what them after 50 years later but they took and they made it into a weapon, and that's what they're doing. Holy, see what I say? This is one of the best. It's definitely it's interesting for sure. Damn, 50 years. I mean, it kind of made sense, but that's also real. That's honestly realistic too, to be honest. Because also when you look at it, when stuff did happen to when assassinations they did get more stricter on stuff and everything like that.
Yeah, you got to get the roll cut. I think the roll cut is the definitive cut of Days of Future Past.
I'm back. Currently at 14 minutes and 9 seconds in. That guy actually wanted to end me back in 2012
Yeah,
for The Upside Down. Was currently There's a show on Netflix called Looped in. It is one of the best original shows out of all time. It's a mystery kind of slash thriller. Dimension, you want me to pause it or you want me to keep playing? Well, I'm gonna keep playing. And it's called Looped in. If you haven't seen that show, it's in French. It's really good. I'm not trying to set the expectation noise, but the mystery, the thriller, I was so surprised how good it was. You want me to keep playing or you want me to pause it? Because currently on 15 minutes, so I just want to make sure.
play.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. No. I know it's too early, but I see why people are saying this is one of the best. This is definitely giving me, not giving me, but it's definitely telling me it's like at least judging the movie, it kind of being like to criticize is definitely making it interesting. Like, look, they have to kind of go back and it's only like the first 19 minutes, 18 minutes, but seems interesting. Stability page needs to be recast then. Thing other than that, let's see. Yeah, we shouldn't, but hey, sometimes life throws you obstacles, and sometimes in life you gotta pass. So sometimes I'll be running it, but that's just me though.
Yeah.
So now, see, good part about this one with the first 20 minutes. Now we understand why they need to go, why they need to do what they do, because we saw the first, at least the opening scene, kind of what happened and why. So that's interesting. So far, it's not bad. Do you remember what age Hugh Jackman took up the Wolverine? Because I know I heard this saying him, at least I heard that he's been Wolverine for like the last 15 years. And I thought he was only Wolverine back in 2004.
I think he had this role. He had this role for 17 years.
So how old was he whenever he got the role? Was he like mid-20s, like kind of like Toby? Or was he like younger or older?
I like to think because I'm trying to look up Hugh Jackman right now. The guy is 53 years old.
Damn, so I'm probably took when he was like mid-20s, at least late 20s. Because in this movie, No Homo, he looks jacked. Like he looks like so ripped, like beyond like
Right.
Like he looks that ripped.
Like he was like, I think when this movie came out, he probably would have been 45 years old.
Damn, he's probably on that juice or whatever. But still, for that shape, that is still epic.
Yeah.
That's damn. That's crazy how jacked he is, especially with the veins and everything. But you probably know it's all that steroids and everything. But still, it's Hollywood, so.
Yeah.
Damn. But damn, to be that jacked, shit, I need to hit the gym more often. But still. But that's just me though. Personally, whenever I see like No Homo, like whenever I see guys that are ripped, I'm like, I need to get on my stuff. I need to work out more. And I need to stay disciplined because eventually that's the goal. But still, I don't want to get too personal. So yeah. And I'll tell you this is a random thought, so this is all off a little subject, but one thing that you remember the Wolverine? Remember back in I think 2016, The spinoff, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? The Wolverine. My bad, you read it.
Yeah.
I mean, is that I think what this I think maybe they kind of did. I would have liked to seen that if they would have done that, but more of like in a spinoff, like its own universe, where it's actually like Wolverine does learn like the culture and everything. Like, I'm pretty sure he's in the comics. He knows so many languages because he's been alive so long and everything like that. But I would have liked if they would have just made that like spinoff, say no, this is its own universe, and make it like a Japanese style. But they kind of did correct, but at the same time, something just feels off about it. Like it just doesn't feel as good as it could be, or as much better as it could see. Because I've seen some Japanese movies, they can make it good. They just have to. I think they just have to kind of find that balance, which would be tricky, but still. So just like, 'cause I had some thoughts, but I'm like, man, I think a spinoff Wolverine eventually, if they do it, I doubt because it's MCU now. I think that would be epic to see like just a spinoff Japanese styles, full for that'd be good.
Yeah, I heard he's doing the Days of Future Past watch along his channel.
Who?
Uh
I think Smooth is doing one like on Monday or something like that, or Tuesday. Not sure.
Alex Thomas, he did a No Way Home watch along just recently, and they talked
Oh,
about
nice.
their plans on their YouTube channels. And one of them said they were doing a Jurassic Park watch along, another Days of Future Past watch along. And yeah,
Nice. Yeah, I know Smooth for sure. I think they're gonna do it tomorrow for the X-Men or whatever, but I might stop by and see. It's more of a long day, but we'll see though. Yeah, for sure. Me and you do. For sure, do. We got more watch along coming, and hopefully we'll actually be able to get more. All we need to do is just kind of better plan it and kind of just make it better, which I think we can and we will. But we just need to work out the planning. But once we do that, I think for sure we'll do a lot more watch alongs. Because for sure I want to do. My bad, go ahead.
yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so for sure. Then also, especially with Doctor Strange 2 coming out, I think what I might do eventually when you see it, eventually I like to do a Doctor Strange 2, then kind of watch maybe like a movie with it, but give our review, like our opinions, thoughts, rumors, or whatever, like what may happen. Then, okay, 2 times. Looks like it. Something. That's not point. But yeah, for sure we can do more stuff like that. Even more. I don't know about Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park, not for me, but for sure we can figure out something. Because eventually, who knows, we could do the complete MCU watch along. So, and especially what's kind of happening with all the Marvel movies, they could be really interested to see what happens. And it's, yeah,
Not yet.
Yeah, man, there must be a lot of watch alongs.
yeah. I was like, even if people can't make it, as long as even they kind of stop by to show support or something like that, it doesn't matter to me. Because I know recently it's been kind of blowing up. So, oh shit, no, she's attacking the base.
Well, that's nice, Jared. I think you've been doing a lot of My Hero Academia on your channel.
Yeah, yeah. I think he just did one yesterday. I forgot to stop. I got busy, but for sure, check out for anyone in the chat. For sure, check out his watch-alongs for sure. Yeah. Oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah. And Jared, I'm gonna hit you back up about the message to me. I know you said they want to do a battle, but just give me a minute to reply. I saw it. I just need to. Just give me a day to reply. So yeah. Damn. Seeing this scene, it sounds really crazy, but if Marvel want to introduce like the X-Men, just random theory, if anyone doesn't want to hear it, step out for like 10 seconds. But remember how, spoiler alert, I'm going to go to it now. Not spoiler, but just heads up. Is that. Give me 1 second. Damn. It's crazy. Well, yeah, I'm going to get to it today. Now, I'm not, my bad. If anyone's back, I'm just going to kind of potential spoiler, is that I think what could happen is that they could actually introduce the X-Men, like how Hydra invaded, that maybe Hydra knew about the X-Men and how they slowly used them as to be like the soldiers and stuff like. Cause you remember spoiler alert from Winter Soldier, Bucky, they captured that Captain America, Steve Rogers, best friend, tortured him and basically made him into a super soldier and made him mind control. That's what they could have done for the X-Men. Who knows? That's how they could introduce him, and maybe it could be like that conflict where it's like the own X-Men people are actually fighting against them, or the evil ones. The one there was a group, then a couple of them got caught, then they turned evil and something like that. That would be really, really interesting to see. Because I don't trust Marvel. Though. Marvel, they're gonna do their thing. So let's see. Shit.
On the 15th Sunday, watch along My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. All right, cool. Well, I think I'll stop by there and say hello.
Sure, we'll stop by. Currently, just want to say currently on 30 minutes and 17 seconds. So I think Nicholas Holt, I think that's his name. He was the second casted to be Batman. So it was Robert Pattinson, then it was him. So if Robert Pattinson if it wasn't Batman, it would have been him up Matt Reeves, and Matt Reeves basically chose Robert Pattinson. Basically, I know what's crazy is that that's not even back. It was in 2019. So I'm not sure. Maybe they were testing way before they even talked about it. So yeah. Just want to say that because when I heard about that, I was like, man, I think he would have been interested in Batman. But I think Robert Pattinson, I think he does a pretty good man, a Batman. Huh? I think James McAvoy as a young Professor X, I think he's doing a pretty good job of it. I always thought he was an older version of Professor X. I thought like the guy who plays him right now, I think Patrick Stewart, I think I could be wrong. I thought him and James McAvoy, I thought they're like the same age, and I thought this is just hey, it's like you but different, like Earth 1, Earth 2, or something like that. But no, he's actually a younger one. I never knew that. So
James McAvoy, he's a great young Charles Xavier.
Yeah, I never knew that. I thought he was like the older one, or like I thought similar age.
Patrick Stewart he's the oldest.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Patrick Stewart plays the oldest.
I thought they were like the same age. That's why. Oh, okay. So okay. Yeah, because I think I heard a while ago is that they don't want James McAvoy to come back because he did a bad job in the X-Men. But I'm like seeing this, I'm like he's actually a young Professor X. If anything, I'd actually like to see him because I don't know his current age, but I think he might be like at least mid-40s, and I think him hopefully they don't recast, but if they do bring back Professor X, I think he would be perfect. Less in a way, the smarter thing from a business sense, the smart thing to do, bring him back. So even if when the movies, so people they can watch the older X-Men movies and say, oh, this is where he's from, then they'll explain all that stuff in the MCU. Because I think he's doing a pretty good job of it. Young Professor X. This is all you can. Excuse me. This is all you kind of expect him to be. So also he doesn't look too old or anything like that, which is great. So.
Four people are watching. Well, thank you guys for being here. You guys can't tell. Doing a watch along for X-Men Days of Future Past. If you guys want to come in and hang out with us, there's a link in the chat.
Yeah, we're currently watching the Rogue cut, not the theatrical. So, yeah. So we'll see. I'm a casual, never seen it before, so I don't know what to expect. So, seen some of the clips online and stuff like that. I know who Wolverine is, the X-Men's origin. So that's all I gotta say. So, but we'll see. So far, it's interesting though. But I heard people say, even shout out to Kellen, even many people saying this is one of the best X-Men films out of all time. So, let's see. Casual watching this. So.
Evan Peters, he's a great Quicksilver.
Yeah, I think he is. My bad. No, go
ahead. Yeah, he's a great Quicksilver. He actually steals it with his speaking powers.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he does a pretty good job. So, and especially with being like an X-Men too, I think he does the role pretty good. Even for the guy who plays I think Quicksilver and for Wanda, I think he does a pretty good job too. I'd say Quicksilver. Yeah, I think they do a pretty good. My bad. Let me stay to the subject. But yeah, the actor who plays wait, who's the name? My bad. I'm getting all over the place. So who's actors that plays Quicksilver? Oh yeah, Evan Peters. Yeah, I think he does a pretty good job. My bad. I got a little sidetracked thinking about the whole multi-universe and stuff. But yeah, we're good. So now I think the X-Men cast is too soon, but I think they're perfectly cast, and I think with them they each do a good job of what they're given. Some of them are kind of nerfed and everything, but with them, they do a pretty good job for all of them, and there's not maybe one bad performance. So I would say like everyone they legit they're either a seasonal veteran of acting, or either them they really have a lot of experience. So we'll see. It's really interesting to see. So, and I think even Jennifer Lawrence as Mephisto, I think I'm saying her name wrong. She does pretty good. The only person I might recast, maybe, I don't know if it's gonna pop up in here, maybe Cyclops. This is just too soon. Oh wow, they're showing a younger version of her, and really younger Professor X. I'm gonna get back to that in a second. So this is what he was saying earlier in the beginning. He's like, yeah, me and her used to be friends. I knew her. Oh, good scene. But yeah. I'll say maybe Cyclops. That's what someone I would cast. Someone not like Henry Cavill, but someone who's like kind of big and swollen. That sounds crazy. I'd even maybe cast like The Rock. So someone who's just kind of big, huge. Someone who's has that like physique of it, and someone who's kind of even like a leader too. And that's what if I was the MCU, that's what I would cast. Someone just kind of big and swole, maybe like 6'2", 6'7" and above, and just someone that brings that leadership and just think because in X-Men
Yeah, I want to
comics,
see that more leader role for Cyclops. If they introduce the X-Men in MCU, because these Fox movies, they barely done a thing with Cyclops from the first one to the
yeah,
second one, and then they just straight up wrote him off in X-Men 3.
yeah. Exactly. And until you told me, I thought Cyclops was like kind of like a nerdy character, not in a bad way, but like I didn't know that in the comics he's actually like a leader. He's actually like if you want to actually give it a similar, like kind of in a way like a Steve Rogers, where he's a leader. He's like that dude, and he's about that life if it comes down to it. And I think Cyclops, and especially with that comic book accurate suit, I think they could pull it off, but I think they just have to find someone who's like, it sounds crazy. I know it's like a white dude. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I think I might have even casted him for Cyclops, but maybe give him like more muscle though, because what I'm trying to say with that is give someone who's more of like a leader, someone who's like you can tell that they're a natural born leader, someone who has the traits and who does it. Because man, Cyclops, at least they got to at least do that character correct. So, and I hope they do because man, it could be really interesting and really fun to see on live action and everything too. So, but we'll see though. We'll see what they do. But that would kind of be like based on my casting for it, just someone who's kind of more like Henry Cavill. That's like I said, I know I'm already talking about it so much, but just saying like, hopefully it's good. Yeah, that's an epic one.
Hey, did you see that popular Quicksilver scene?
Yeah, I was gonna wait to say, but yeah, that legendary scene, how we in slow motion, boom, and yeah, that scene is gonna
Yeah.
go off. It is one of the best probably scenes ever. Oh shit, that's a young Magneto. Damn, that's what it means by. Oh, okay. I thought he was an old Magneto. Okay, that makes sense when you guys say young. Oh, okay. Do you remember how when they talked on IG's Live, I thought the Michael Fassbender who plays Magneto, I thought he was like the same version of the comic book accurate, but no, him. That's just this. At least for this one is just a younger one. Oh, a good detail to pay attention to is how the guy who's taped up, spoiler, for his death, he's like, what the? He's looking him up and down. He's like, what the heck is going on? He punches. I shouldn't be laughing, but I just find that kind of funny. He just punches Magneto. Boom. Nice shot, Professor X. Now it's that legendary Quicksilver scene where everything is going such in slow motion. So, What a great scene by Quicksilver. So is Magneto and Professor X, are they like best friends in the comics, or at least from what you know?
Yeah, they are basically. They
Or are
still
they
have
just kind of
they
like,
still have full respect for each other. They're just
so are
trying
they
to
like in a,
protect they're trying to protect mutants in their own way,
yeah,
both
so one is
comics
trying to do
and
it,
TV.
yeah, so one is trying to do it like a different way, one is trying to do it like one is trying, they're basically trying to do it in different ways, but
Yes,
they can have like a conflict. Like one is trying to save, one is like we'll do whatever it takes to save them, basically.
right.
So is there in a way like rivals, kind of like that?
You can say
Rival, like
that.
rival.
You can say that.
No, I was trying to say because it seems like in a way that they're best friends, but at the same time there's like a conflict. Whereas in like they're trying to save like their kind, but Professor X is trying to do it like more. I don't want to say in a respectful way, but more like in a nicer way. With Magneto's like, we do what we got to do, but maybe it's because they both saw different sides. Where Professor X he never saw like the brutalness of the torture. Like I'm not sure if Magneto. I'm not sure if it happened to him, but maybe he's been tortured before and experimented on. Whereas, or even maybe he had someone he knew where it's like they saw the amount of pain that he goes through, and that's like I don't want anyone to ever go through this again. Professor's like, I'm a teacher. I'm doing it the education way and this way. So maybe that's how it could be. So no, I was trying to say because I think that's the way it is. And I know people say he's an anti-hero, but I'm like, it depends what you kind of look at in a way what's a hero. But there you go. It's good. It's good to know them. They're just like rivalries. They're just like a rivalry where you're trying to do it one way and that's it. But them they have so much to respect each other and they still respect each other very well. Good to know. So.
I'm at this. I'm at the scene now where Wolverine, Charles, Magneto, and find Mystique, and Wolverine starts to have bad memories from when he was experimented on from by
Right
William
now,
Stryker.
gotcha. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm currently on 59 minutes and 1 second, so I know we're a little behind and off. But
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up because you and I are in different locations.
Yeah, and especially also because for me, I rewound it a couple of times, and I want to catch up on some of the stuff they were saying. Like whenever they first had whenever they were explaining, like whenever like the older Professor X was explaining about why didn't they go back in the past, I had to rewatch it like a couple times. So, but yeah, we're all good though. You could just kind of share your thoughts and opinion on it because I'm literally good. I'm on like basically like an hour. So, oh shit, let me go back. I need to watch that. Yeah, I just rewinded again, but it's all good though. I normally a watch line would be same time, but oh well, it's great to be different and just do it. It's all good. So yeah. Can I ask you this? It sounds crazy, but who would win in a fight, Professor X or Magneto? I think I know the answer, but who would win?
Who will win?
Yeah, I'm just curious. I know it's random, but I think it would be Professor X, but maybe you could tell me more because you're more educated. But
Who did you say?
oh, who would win in a fight, Professor X or Miss Magneto? I mean, no.
Hmm. I'm going Professor X because they both are powerful mutants.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I think because I thought maybe I thought maybe in the comics they do it or something like that or something. But I would say maybe Magneto. I mean, I would say Professor X, but at the same time, just because he's more of like I don't say mind control, but more he can like kind of control someone. I think, and Magneto he controls the metal. So unless you kind of stop him physically, then I would say Professor X, which he could do it, but I think Professor X stops him mentally. But compared to Magneto, I think he could pull it off. But for me, I would say Professor X because I think he has like some mind control powers or something like that. Then, but Magneto is no joke to him. I'm telling you, Eventually, when we see him in the MCU, he's gonna cause some damage to some people, but still. But yeah, you got. I was just wondering. Yeah, I think I remember the ending from this. I think I know what happens. I'm pretty sure, but still, it's different seeing now, seeing the story build up to it. So we'll see. Currently on the part where where Magneto's talking to Raven, where he says Raven. Then the whole crew is kind of there. So. Oh yeah, this came out back in 2014. That kind of makes sense with the footage. That the slow motion shot where, like where the bullet goes flying and they stop him, but come on, you got better than that. Come on, Professor X, you're talking to the Wolverine. Come on. Oh, that kind of makes sense. I was kind of confused on why they had like kind of paper guns or whatever. At least the bottle guns. I thought those were like kind of water guns. But that kind of makes sense because if they had metal, Magneto would be able to control him.
Yeah, they are plastic because they're metal.
No, I didn't know Magneto could control metal. That's why I was confused. I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
And the bullets are also plastic, so they can shoot right at Magneto because he can't stop plastic.
Oh, for real? So even if it's like even if a lot of force of plastic were to come, it could kill him eventually? Could it? No.
I think it will wound him.
It would wound him, oh yeah, and that would slow him down and that could. Oh, okay. I thought the bullets were rubber, that's why I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. So I was making a joke about it earlier, but I was like, no, let's see what the story says. And this is such bad news for the X-Men Days Future of the Past, at least currently, because right now I'm currently on 1 hour and basically 13 minutes. 1 hour and 12 minutes and 53 seconds, but this is bad. He's literally just getting his way how to create those things. That is bad. But you know what? We'll see. Shit, that sucks. They got a small ping of blood. Oh man. Yeah, honestly, you could tell from sounds crazy, at least just from me. You could kind of tell how much makeup that they're wearing. Like, holy Shazam! Maybe just movies, but man, there is so much makeup on them. Holy shit.
I'm at the scene where Charles and Xavier meet each other.
Now I'm currently on the scene where Wolverine is talking to where basically Wolverine is calming down Xavier, Professor X, basically. Whereas he's saying he was like when you lose this, these are starting to come back. He's like, you really believe that this? So we'll see. Yeah, I know I'm a little bit behind. I did kind of go back a couple times just to kind of make sure to hear the dialogue. So that's why you may be a little ahead, but hey, still share your thoughts, opinions. Don't worry, I'm gonna still catch up with it. So eventually I'll get to your point. So, and this story is really interesting. I gotta say, it's definitely some symbolism and all that stuff to it, but that's a different time for a different story. But yeah. James Magneto, he's a really interesting character. I see why he might be like I say top 5 most popular, because in a way, if they really want to, and eventually in the movie, they could actually make him like the big bad, because he is so powerful, and especially even with his mindset in a way, like obviously he's an anti-hero, but you can tell like this man is, if he really wants to, he could go bad, and he could cause some real damage. As a hero, hey, he will defeat the he will defeat the villains easy. That is some predictive ass program and stuff. Nice memes says that. Kind of define.
All right, so basically in the Rogue cut, the difference is like Magneto and Iceman, they have to travel to the old X Mansion being guarded by Sentinels, and they have to rescue Rogue in order to take Kitty Pryde's place after Wolverine accidentally injured her on her side and needs somebody else to take her place.
Yeah, I can tell because the opening scene definitely helped. I can tell. I mean, it's very good to know. Well, I was gonna say that the opening scene was sorry, again real quick. But the opening scene really did help because it made me understand more. I was like, this is why they're kind of doing it. Like at first I didn't understand it, but later on, whenever they explained the dialogue, professor, like the older Professor X, I was like, oh, you understand like how brutal. Like you get to see the brutalness of why they need to stop it instead of, oh look, they just took them out. Whereas like you saw in that action scene, kind of you're like, oh Shazam, like they can do some real damage, and that's why it's required, not required, but they need to take it. They need to kind of take out those targets because they're a lot. They're super powerful. Yeah, Alvin Scene is definitely starting to pay off now. You can really tell. So.
And because Rogue has the ability to absorb anyone's mutant powers for a short period of time.
Could it be a he or she, or who is it? No.
She.
I want to be.
Rogue.
Is it she?
Rogue is she.
Also, anyway,
Rogue is actually another one of those mutants who's afraid to use her powers because if.
What?
Go ahead. Rogue has the ability
to
absorb mutant powers.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, yeah. She takes away like the evilness from someone, at least the evil powers. Powers that someone commits. Does that mean she takes on the does that mean that she takes on the evilness? Oh, I bet about my speech.
Well, she doesn't. She absorbs powers, but she remains herself. But she can absorb their powers, their memories, and anything like that. And in the comic book, she actually absorbed Captain Marvel's powers.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. Captain Marvel powers? Damn. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. I have no idea. But it's gonna be interesting. Oh, and especially it was already on the kind of thumbnail, or whatever. I'm gonna go back a couple times, so I might be.
In the films, Rogue is played by Anna Paquin.
Say it again.
In the live action films, Rogue is played by this actress.
Oh, nice. What movies is she in? Nice.
She's played Rogue in the original trilogy.
Nice. Oh yeah. Can't even lie, but this X-Men thing. I like the way how they're doing it. They're in a way of like doing like Easter eggs. This is where kind of like the stuff that happened is starting to pay off because with them they're starting to look at the past and everything. So, like spoiler alert, it happens when Wolverine. I think I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna just say it. Wolverine, I think, had to kill his love interest, the one with the red hair and stuff. So, like you tell, like they showed that like of his memories. I just replayed it back, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna be ahead of me a lot, but still interesting. Yeah, right now he's currently talking to Professor X. Is currently talking to his older self. See, I'm not sure about Magneto though, because Magneto gives me like an anti-hero vibe, but at the same time he's more like I think vicious and more kind of killer. But at the same time, when you realize just the short facts is the art of the war, and if you ever study, I'll recommend it. The art of war, you realize that you do what you have to do because that's the art of the war, which I can't blame him. But at the same time, it's like You gotta kind of know when to do it and when not to, and that shows me maybe he just enjoys it, but and maybe he wasn't thoughtful in the situation. But at the same time, I kind of get it's a movie. They need the drama and all that stuff, but I don't know. It's tricky. Oh yeah, I've seen this scene on one of the Magneto scenes. Whenever I was looking up all Magneto scenes, so kind of know what's gonna happen. This one just shows you how more powerful he is. So it's probably all legit CGI, but still, he's doing a pretty good job with imagining all those stuff. So I think that's actually really smart of Magneto doing that. I thought he was gonna like damage the bus maybe, but that's actually kind of smart. How he actually like gets the metal in there, smart, so he can control it. Now they're talking about Rogue, so
Oh, Matrix decided to stop in.
What's up, Matrix? Currently watching the X-Men Future Days Past Road cut.
We're currently watching X-Men Days of Future Past. This is the road cut, which I.
Ugh, it's so disgusting. But my bad, go ahead.
The road cut is unseen footage that were not in the theatrical release, and I think that is the definitive cut of the movie.
Yeah, and he's actually kind of right with that so far. Currently, it's 1 hour. I'm currently 1 hour and 31 minutes in. Yeah, 1 hour and 31. Yeah, 1 hour and 31 minutes in. It's pretty good so far. So I know he said the theatrical cut wasn't that good, and I think he's absolutely right. Because some of those scenes is starting to make the movie much better. So. I'm currently on the scene where old Magneto and old Professor X are kind of breaking into the house to get Rogue. So we'll see.
Yeah, those scenes alone are the reason why they made this movie even way better.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Cause seeing some of those additional scenes, it definitely changed. It kind of gives me the feeling of like the theatrical cut of Batman vs Superman compared to like the director's cut. It makes it's a way difference of all Bill. It explains way more, and also you understand more. Like I don't even think that they have those scenes in the regular one, which is interesting.
And if you go and remember, in one of the original trailers for this film, they did
Yeah, hey, I
show
think the mic
Rogue.
is kind of like crumbling. Kind of just want to say, so that's fine. But go ahead.
If you remember one of the original,
One of the original was.
I don't. One of the original trailers, they showed Rogue before they decided to cut her scenes out and reshoot some scenes.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, maybe it could have been like the studio's fault where they kind of had that effect where it's like, oh, don't look because if you do, then it's kind of like someone with Zack Snyder just like we want a shorter time so we can get more in the theaters, but then don't realize that them doing that it like the quality away from the movie comes less. So in a way, if that makes sense, that's kind of like the reason why maybe they got more short times in, but clearly they don't understand that if you give us all the movie, it doesn't matter how long it is. Fans will go see. Even look at it like the Batman 3 hours long, but still made I think like 750 million or something like that. Really high, and that movie is slow. That movie's 3 hours long, and that's a long movie. So, yeah, they didn't have this in the original. I don't remember ever seeing this. So.
You've seen a lot of bad, but
I can hear your audio. Yeah, no.
I just mute. Yeah, I wanted to say this that the main reason why the Rogue cut is better because it makes more sense to how the Sentinels track the X-Men in the future.
Yeah, it's giving the story a much better like you understand why they're doing why you understand why and what they're doing in a way if that makes sense.
Because you remember,
like you found. My bad. Go ahead.
remember, one of the remains of the pieces of that Sentinel actually remained on the X-Jet, and it was able to track them to their hideout.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now. I think that's kind of predictable too. Whereas then like the pieces of them, they're on the jet, and right now they just like flew them off, which was, I think, man, maybe they don't know, but man, they should have at least checked that. But Oh, that's the thing that makes the movie interesting. But yeah, but I think that's kind of good too because it kind of keeps you interested and it gives like the twist and the turns. It's kind of predictable, but at the same time, it's let's just judge the movie. So let's see what they're trying to do. So yeah, literally on the scene right now where I just got done with the scene where the whatever you call it, the guy, the adapter, whatever, where basically is that he like on the plane or whatever, then the older Professor X pressed the button, then the creature guy flies away, but there's still a piece on there. So like you just said, probably gonna be tracked. So oh Shazam! I'm on the scene where the blue creature, her where she's in, then she walks, then she destroys. Then damn, oh, man, honestly, I'm sure I'm not that show, man. But holy Shazam, they can do better. Man. What? Let's see what they're gonna do. Now currently, where Rogue is taking the powers from whatever that person is. Not sure of the person's name.
Oh, that was Kitty Pryde. I'm at the scene now where Mike Neal is using his powers to lift up the entire baseball stadium.
That's epic. Maybe not sure. I'm at the point where like they're just talking about how basically just the scene where I was like talking about where what if it was meant to be, and that's where the basically Professor X is gonna go to Washington. That's why in a way I kind of agree with Magneto. I think in a way he should have killed him because then would have prevented everything. Sure, it's not bad, but at the same time, in a way, you gotta realize you're saving billions in life, and also you're kind of saving their kind. Sure, it's not the right thing to do, but when you learn the art of war, how to be. But I should say this is just movies. They send up all the drama to make it. So. Currently on 1 hour and 50 minutes and 2 seconds. So. So that's gonna be some like the program anyway, because there's the guy who's trying to get who's trying to get 1 second. Yeah, even like with that, it's kind of a big program anyway, because you could see him. He knows that if she kills the thousands, or even they said in like in the trailer is that if she does, put the question out done, everyone would want them to get them the science blood. So this is gonna be really interesting to see. That looks like 3 T's, 2 stars, three, three, three. Let's see. Come on, there you got these some shit. Let me finish up the track real quick. Come on, this is about to look good. Come on. That white line. Nothing but to look fine. But yeah, right now currently I'm just being a little funny. Magneto's currently lifting up the baseball stadium, so this is gonna be interesting. Put it all front right, green screen and everything. So
Do you agree when you see the X-Men fighting off these Sentinels in the future is pretty tragic and brutal?
kind of, I'm not on that scene yet. I'm currently on the scene where like the big machines are flying. So, maybe I'll see. Wait, so do you mean fighting the humans or fighting off the robots? Kind of.
Robots, essentially.
Oh, so like the purple ones, right?
And especially the ones in the future are a lot more scarier. And as you remember back at the beginning of the movie, those Sentinels really they really pound them.
Dude,
they're really unbeatable.
Even there's an example. I don't mean to drop, but look at that example. In a situation where the guy, the Iceman, I don't want to apologize. I'm saying his name wrong, but the Iceman, where he's slowing them down to break out of the prison. Why would they look at this heat fire? The fire came out of the thing. They know it was all pipes and everything. Then they basically kill a whole bunch of more people if you think about it. Them, they don't have a soul, and they don't have like a, I don't say conscience, but it shows you that they're just a weapon. It's either attack, defense. Someone shoots at them because they adapted to whatever comes at them in a way, if that makes sense. But they don't have the right, and like, you know what I'm trying to say, right? You get what I'm trying to say?
I think so.
Like for the thing, they don't have like a human in a way. They're not human. They're just weapons, and that's it. And the X-Men, at least them, they're human. At least them, they have a conscience. Magneto, sure, but at the same time, Magneto has just realized that he has to, like, he's doing it visually because you kill the target, they can't do anything. Like, no matter what, they're gone. But you keep them alive, there's a chance that the vengeance may come, and they might want revenge. And if they want revenge, it's gonna create way more because you're like, yeah, I'm chilling, I'm all good. Then when they come at you, it's gonna be so unexpected, and it's gonna cause, say, more drama, but a lot more intensity and a lot more like action, which is gonna be crazy. And you're like, I should have just killed them off. That's what even a good movie for everyone to watch is Bloodshot, where it's like, he's like, you better kill me, then I'm gonna come and get you. Then she's like, okay, shoots him. Then he remembers. Then I guess I'm not so sure they give him like a second life or something. Then he goes right after him and he kills him. And the guy's like, yeah, remember me? He's like, no. Like, I'm the guy you told me. And it shows you an example of war and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not sure I agree with him, but I would say they're just like, if anything, they're more evil. So I'm not sure I can put it to you. We'll see. Do you know who that guy is? The one with the kind of like with the red eyes and stuff like that, with the purple. Oh, Homeboy's making an Autobots. Want to get some Transformers? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go off a little subject, but I think even what could happen with the MCU, on this Wolverine MCU, the Wolverine MCU, I would honestly like to see where I want to see two of them. It sounds crazy. I want the main MCU one, the epic, badass one. Show my language, but I'm gonna cuss a little bit more. I want the epic one because Wolverine in the comics is so thing. But also, I still want to see him in the MCU because which most likely I think they will. Because remember, Marvel it's about the money. It's business first, so not business first. Excuse me, but they want the money. So basically, is that I think for sure he will be in, but I hope they give us like a maybe Midnight Suns, which in the comic books he's actually is in the Midnight Suns. If that makes sense. So I'd like to see that, and he's actually, especially with that yellow costume. I think I'd like to see him radar because I'm telling you when it comes, spoiler alert, the whatever creature just kill Sue Storm. Damn, that's kind of sucks though. She didn't get in the way to this power because she's really that powerful.
You mean when that Sentinel just stabs Storm?
Yeah, I would have liked to see more, but at the same time, them they do what they gotta do. They gotta make that movie, but still, damn, that's crazy. I know Sue Storm. She could go toe to toe. That guy, I don't know who the heck he's. I have no idea who's that, but still, damn, they just kill him all. But then that just shows you more of the intensity of things. That fire guy, who was he? Do you know who that is?
Oh, that fire guy. His name is Sunspot.
What's the difference between him and Human Torch?
Well, I guess they can. Sunspot can generate fire, much like the Human Torch, but he doesn't like go flame on.
He just does it naturally, I guess. Okay, so it's basically like the Human Torch and X-Men because
yeah.
That sucks. Whenever I don't think they would, but eventually if they make him part of the X-Men in the MCU, I think that people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that's Human Torch, but basically this. But I'm pretty sure no one Marvel MCU. Pretty sure they'll make Human Torch more kind of different. But I'm just saying, like, their casual fans will be, what are you talking about? They're both the same people. Blah blah blah. So.
Yeah, so the difference is between Human Torch and Sunspot. Sunspot has superhuman strength. He has flight, solar. He can absorb solar and turn it into heat. Yeah, so he has the ability to absorb and channel solar power, which it can turn. Which can be very, very hot. That's the power ability of Sunspot.
Gotcha. So a Human Torch.
He's not the Human Torch.
Yeah. So basically, it's just like more he can like if fire
Yeah,
comes
right,
that he can
exactly.
approach, he may melt, but the sunspot, which you just said, pretty sure he can absorb it and maybe take it in and make it more powerful. But kind of MC the Marvel at least whatever. Then they make it not combustion here, so who knows? They might make him more powerful. Then who knows? And even with the Human Torch, who knows? They'll make him. They might nerf him a bit because there's a history of nerfing it with Drax. Who else? Incredible Hulk, which is got a different time for different subject for that. But the point is, I trust them. They'll do good. I'm curious because everyone, even from now, like I thought for a second, I was like, aren't they like the same thing? But maybe it's just the Marvel got them. So. Bing. Oh shit!
And
That's
another
only
thing is that mutant that you saw blow up by the Sentinels that blew up, that was Bishop. In the original comic books, or if you watch the cartoon, it was Bishop who goes back in time to prevent the assassination.
Is Bishop in this movie or is it
The one with the gun, the energy looking gun, that's Bishop.
That's Bishop? Okay.
The black little mutant.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, so that's what they did. But who knows? Think about it. Have been more. Huh. Yeah, some trash talk. My bad. Some trash talk about him. But yeah, there's something that kind of made sense because if you have more of Wolverine, it makes him more kind of you're more likely to get more eyeballs. So that's in a way that makes sense because that's some character. It seemed like I don't know if they just nerfed him, but he didn't seem too powerful. It just seemed like he just got energy. Then he went from there. So not sure. But in a way, give us like a hint of just looking at the positive is that we could see him like that's what Zack Snyder's Justice League, no, Zack Snyder's Rebellion one, how it could look like. Let's give us like a hint or something. Because one thing that even like a little off subject is that I think in the Fantastic Four is that I'm telling you, Silver Surfer, they made that person badass. That action scenes are amazing. So yeah. If Fast and Furious had powers, that's what they would do instead of the car scene Fast Five. That's what they would do. They would just, oh, give me this. That's funny. That's a badass moment. See, I'm that's a little bit about. No, I'm not cussing. But yeah, that's an awesome moment. Magneto grabs the gun, has them hold him like what? Like yeah, what you going to do now? Nothing. That's an epic moment. So what you gonna do? Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta stop this. My bad. It's like for the blue creature. I'm forgetting her name. I missed. I said it earlier. But where like Mr. President comes, then she's like the president's hiding, but comes she's like, "You won't kill me," but it's actually hiding in the back, and they're like, "Oh damn!" So what does that tell you? So. Professor Sex is giving that speech to the girl that just shot in the stereo. And wasn't expecting that. See, with them, they didn't have a choice but to let them go. I mean, sure, they could have captured them, but at the same time, if it's on national news, and this currently is, then obviously a mutant just kill one of their own to save them. I mean, which I think is kind of messed up, shouldn't have happened. But to them, it still shows to them that, look, that we're not evil. So it is what it is. I sacrificed one of my own for you guys. What else do I have to do? So it's not bad, but you. Yeah. Other than that, it's pretty good. I don't know. Halle Berry. Currently on the scene where I won't pause it quick, but 2 hours and 15 minutes and 46 seconds. Where currently Wolverine / Logan is, he's awake, he's walking down, he's seeing all his kind of team members kind of alive and everything. So Cyclops, no, not Cyclops, we saw Snowstorm, Beast. So Cyclops. Yeah. I'm back. just got done watching it. Officially, the movie's done. I'm gonna check see if there's a post credits in the movie. So I'm gonna just check.
There is one.
Actually, good to know. Oh, I'm gonna go back up. I see it. Is it the post credits with the guy? At least the guy who was kind of soul secrets. Is that him? Was it like the main villain kind of?
Yeah.
Is that the post? Gotcha. Well, let's skip some of it. I don't know if anyone can. Not remember. I would say it's one of the best X-Men films. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't say it's not good. I'd say it's story's good. I definitely think the World Cut is better because it definitely explains a lot more, much better. But at the same time, I'd say first one's 6 out of 10, not that good. But the World Cut, 7 out of 10, or even 8 out of 10. Oh yeah, there's. Let me go back. Go back.
Any problems on your side?
No, I'm just trying to rewind it. I thought I maybe went back too far. So. Yep, yeah, there's 2 post credits in. But yeah, I'm watching the second one right now. There's currently some Stan. Is that Apocalypse? Pikachu?
Oh, I just remembered. This is a tease for well, the next installment, X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah. No, basically, yeah, that's it. It basically said that this thing will give me 1 second. Keep the line on. Keep it on. Just keep it on. I'll do it. Close the. Yeah, my bad. I'm back. So yeah, final thoughts of that. I'd say it's definitely one of the better X-Men. I apologize, but that something kind of came up with to take care of it. But back to it is it's definitely for sure one of the better X-Men. Is it the best? Maybe, but at the same time, oh my bad, I'm sort of. But at the same time, I'm not
Go
sure.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, it's definitely one of the probably better X-Men films. I would say 7 out of 10. Story's good. At least the world cut. The red theatrical. Excuse me, I think it's thumbs down. Maybe 4 out of 10. I'm so confused on some of the stuff but now seeing how Rogue is there, how it helps Shield, and also how we have the opening action scene. Yeah, it's for sure. It's for sure much better. I would say it's a good thing you said the Rogue cut because definitely.
Yeah, I always say that. Always watch the road cut.
Yeah, that was good to know. So even if I do eventually pick it up, I gotta pick up the Rogue. So I'm gonna fix my camera. Oh, that's what. Give me 1 second. Yep, I'm gonna. That's what. You're good. But yeah, even as that, the roll card is much better. I say it's even if you really want to, you could even make a strong case or even argument that it's a 9 out of 10. It's definitely one of the best movies out there. I would even say comic book movies because it feels more kind of old school. It definitely feels a lot more. I'll say not completely 1970s, but it definitely still has the clothes and the costume design. Definitely feels a lot more like it. So I would say it's definitely for good. The twists and the turns. Kind of predictable at times, but sometimes not. But at the same time, overall, it's a pretty good X-Men film. So that's what I would say. I think I've seen it before, but I've never seen the 2 post-credit scenes. Never seen like the main villain being in jail. Never seen the Rogue. I didn't even know who she was until I saw this. Until you kind of told me, but seeing her. Then plus also seeing that post-credit scene that builds up to Apocalypse. I've never seen Apocalypse. I think I might have, but I think that movie was such a long time ago. I completely forgot. So that's what I would say. And let's see, what else?
Apocalypse is okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best. I know that's when Oscar Isaac. I know that's when he wore I think many hours of makeup and after hearing about that, I was like, yo, Oscar Isaac. I know he's gonna kill it in one night, which is a different subject from a different time. But the point is it's pretty good. So. But I think honestly, I might enjoy Apocalypse more. So I'm just looking at the current X-Men movies. But yeah, I think I might enjoy him more. So, because I think I've never seen it, but I know that I've seen a clip online. But if Oscar Isaac is willing to give that much dedication to the role, that shows you a studio really messed up on it. But still, let's see though, because it's pretty good. But yeah, I think I've seen X-Men Last Stand. I haven't seen X-Men 2.
You haven't seen X-Men 2?
No, I've never seen even the first one.
Wow.
I haven't. I think I've seen X-Men First Class, but it's been a while. But maybe I could do a refresher. But I kind of know at the end. Spoiler alert. I'm gonna say I don't know 3, 1.
I know
2,
a lot of
3.
people like X-Men First Class probably better than Days of Future Past, but I'm in the minority who loves Days of Future Past far a lot better, especially the road cut. Now
Yeah.
I think First Class is good, but it's not my favorite X-Men movie.
I mean, yeah, people like it now. It's not bad. I could see how they really like it because definitely brings back a couple of themes. It goes back and forth. The way how the pacing is pretty good, especially I think one of the good scenes in there, at least a really good scene in there. So how you have, I think, the older Professor X and Magneto kind of going in to get a Rogue, and how you have Michael, at least the younger Mysterio, kind of going into the building again. I feel like that pacing was pretty good on that. I actually enjoyed that. I was like, wait, what? But I could see some define that as a negative, but for me, I enjoyed it. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. Nothing too big, nothing too fancy, mid. But at the same time, I get what they were trying to do with the film. I think the world cut is much better, and they definitely should have gone with more of a quality movie. That's my opinion. They really should have done that instead of doing a theatrical. I remember watching it, I was like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Why are they doing this and that? But thankfully, you said watch it. There's definitely a big difference. I would say it's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to X-Men first. I think, the spoilers were, I think they're trying to save the people. Then the bullet comes, it kills a young Magneto, no, a young Professor X, and Magneto goes off and he goes completely ham, which is not bad to see. I think it's pretty interesting seeing that live action epic. And I would say Wolverine X-Men Origins, obviously you kind of know my opinion, is fantastic seeing Wolverine. Man, I'm telling you, we need a solo movie behind the Force or something like that. But pretty good. And then that's all I would say. Nice. Oh yeah, they also have Wolverine and the X-Men anime, which is not bad.
And I would say the reason why I enjoy Days of
If you
Future
want
Past so much because it brings together cast members from the new trilogy to the from the original trilogy in this one film, and Ryan Singer returned his directing duties from making the first two really good.
nice. Yeah, and I even like that. Them they made it work too multiple, like where even the old cast they kind of paid tribute to like the new cast and also the old cast. So felt like oh yeah, look, this is just this is a recast. No, it shows you kind of like they did it. I won't say correctly, but then they did it pretty good, and they made it go to in a way, if that makes sense. Like them, they actually made it where it's like, look, this is the future. Now it's the past. They didn't just kill them all for no big going. No, they did it pretty good, which is you don't see it too often, but it's interesting the way how they do it, especially with the director. Definitely what he was. My bad. Definitely know what he was doing. So I gotta give him credit to that by bringing in the new cast and old cast. Yeah, that's pretty good. So what are my thoughts on it? Pretty good movie, mild movie. I might want to watch Apocalypse now just to see how. Who knows? I might enjoy it more. But let me see what the storytelling. Let's see. X-Men Dark Phoenix. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. I haven't heard too good things about it, but who knows? And especially no offense, Wolverine's not in there, so I don't know how or why would it be worth a watch. We'll see. Original X-Men, for sure I'm gonna watch it, but let's just see what happens. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Give me one sec.
I might maybe I'll play this movie again when I wake up in the morning because I haven't seen it in a hot minute. It's definitely one of my favorite X-Men movies.
And if you want to, I know it's outside it, but if you want to, we can actually do I'm not. Do you want to continue the? Because I'm gonna go see the movie Thursday. I already got my ticket for Doctor Strange 2. Would you like? We can watch more X-Men movies, or would you like to see the like what movie or what? What do you want to do next?
I would like to watch more X-Men movies. I haven't decided yet when I'm gonna get a chance to go see the new Doctor Strange yet.
Mm-hmm. So can I actually? So do you want to do the watch along with me to do the 4 things, or do you just want to hold off on it? Because I think for me, either I think I might do it, then for sure we can add in like I think once a week, or even next week or whatever. We can add in the X-Men movie for sure. Cause I'm down to watch it for sure.
We can say that plan for next week. We gotta, you and I gotta watch the season finale of Moon Knight.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, that's on. I think we're gonna do it Thursday. So
Thursday, you sure?
wait, I think we still could. I'll see. Because I'm going to go see Doctor Strange 2 around like 6 p.m. So I think after that, the movie's about 2 hours. By the time I get off, it might be like 8. But I'll see though. Maybe worst case scenario, maybe we just do it Friday for sure. But I think Thursday will be. I'll let you know if things change. But or even who knows, we could actually do it on Wednesday. I'll let you know though. About Wednesday or Thursday, because Thursday is going to be an interesting day to see after Doctor Strange 2. Because if I like Doctor Strange 2, I'm most than likely, more than likely. If I like it, I'm gonna probably go see it two more times or one more time. I'll have to see. So
okay,
yeah, for sure.
Let's go ahead. Let's wrap this up.
I was gonna say.
Tell everybody what it is.
Said you want to do another X-Men watch along?
Yes, absolutely. I said we can go back to the first one since you've never seen those. You never seen the first one.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I think we could do some weeks. I think we could do it this week or something like that. But we'll figure it out though. I'll talk to you about it more. So go ahead. All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, let's wrap it up. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Find me on I think Henry Boy 11 on YouTube. Doing a lot more Watchalongs, and for sure we got the Moon Knight finale. So check it on. Let me make sure I go. Yeah. Check it out on his channel. We got the Moon Knight finale coming up on his channel, which is going to be really interesting, and especially if we do it on potential Thursday. So let's see, but I'll see you though, and thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for everyone stopping by and showing your support. Check out my YouTube channel. For sure, I might be doing more watch-alongs. I might take a break, but still figuring out those details. And thank you guys for watching. And real quick, I know you're about to promote, but hit the like button, subscribe, even if there's anything you like or you don't like. Don't be afraid to give us some criticism. Let me know next time what we can do better. Maybe do some more facts or something, or even more not stopping. So just thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. You guys take care, and you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Bye.
Good night, man. Thank you all for watching. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. And we'll catch you all later. Keep physical media alive.